when I was 7,
Okay.
I picked up the violin,
Okay.
but didn't enjoy, because you're forced to do it when you're a child. So when I was 10, I gave it up.
Okay.
And then I picked up the guitar, and then when I was 17, I started getting into traditional music again, so I picked up the violin. And that's been 3 years. I'm 28 years old now, so I've been playing the violin for 3 years
Okay.
since then.
Have you been doing this thing, playing on the streets for a long time?
In Canterbury, yeah, actually, it's really funny. When I first started it, I must have been about 17 really, and that was when I was coming here with my guitar, and I was taking the train from Maidstone. This is before I lived here, and it kind of felt like you were about to commit some kind of horrible crime, walking around Canterbury, kind of thinking, where shall I go? Where shall I go? Because this is like and I thought, God, everyone's going to yell at me. I'm not going to have a good time. I'm not going to get any money. I didn't, and people did yell at me. You know,
People did yell.
Yeah, I didn't get on at all. But then when I came back here, I started.
This was with the guitar.
This was the guitar, yeah. And then I started doing the violin. When I got a little bit better at it, and yeah, it seemed to go down pretty well. No one was like, I never get a crowd around me, but I got enough money to buy, you know. Basically, all it means is I get my drinks for free.
Okay.
That's as much as it covers, and that's all I can ask for, really. When I first started, you got to remember, I wasn't very good at guitar, and I'm still not very good at guitar, but I didn't really know what. I just thought if I went out there and sat on the street and played some shit, people would give me 50 quid, but it didn't work like that. But you know, I try and play lively stuff and stuff that people recognise, because people don't realise it. Maybe not you, but people even like from around Britain, they don't know it, but they kind of recognise a lot of the traditional tunes. Just, if nothing else, from adverts, you know, and from radio and stuff like that. So you know, I try and play things that people go like, oh, I know that, because it makes a difference.
Oh. How do you play in the street? Just improvising, or do you have?
No, it's traditional music. It's so there are certain tunes they're meant to be danced to, but recently in the last 100 years or so, people have been playing them more for listening.
Okay.
Like, it's a bigger scene in Ireland for listening, because in England it's very much a dance culture, so English tunes, people mainly dance them in England. You might have seen or heard of Morris dancers.
Morris dancers, no one.
Well, that's something to look up. You've got that documented there. Morris dancers and rapper dancing, and there's all these kind of different cultures of dance which have been passed down, and English tunes are very much for that, but Irish tunes, and the Scottish tunes as well, they're very much kind of a social thing. Like, people will get together in pubs and play together. Okay. And to a certain extent, people do that in England as well. Okay. But it's more widespread, not really. So that's what I play. And you know, there are thousands and countless tunes, and it's not limited to English. You can you know, there are really nice ones from Scandinavia, France, Italy. You know, you can go back and different yeah. So that's what I play.
Oh, interesting. No, that's what you play. That's mainly what you play with the violin.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you were playing with the guitar as well, that was just he was just being a harmonic guitar.
He was accompanying, yeah, but he knows the tunes, so he's into that as well. So he knows what to play. You know, so, yeah.
Oh, cool. And do you play usually by yourself or with this band? Or
normally by myself, but I prefer playing with accompaniment, because it's a lot. It's more, you know, if you make a mistake, you can just kind of laugh it off if there's someone with you. But if you make a mistake on your own, you kind of just have to like look around and you're a bit awkward, you know.
Okay.